500 survived the war. Image: a profile photo of an older man with a large mustache and a high, round collar. Caption: Marshal Henri-Philippe Pétain, Chief of State of the French government at Vichy. Photo credit: unknown. As Hitler's forces invaded country after country, terrorizing the inhabitants and searching out Jews, safe places were few. Jews became desperate, fearing for their children's safety and their own. Many parents were forced to make a heartbreaking decision: to find someone to hide their children. Jewish children were hidden in convents, on remote farms, in boarding schools and orphanages. Many Christian families were brave enough to take Jewish children into their own homes, even at the risk of their lives. This was a different kind of hiding. Often, the Jewish children lived openly by concealing their identities behind new names and made-up histories, where they were born, how many siblings they had, who their parents were, even what language they had first spoken. They had to be watchful every moment, taking care with whom they made friends and how they answered even the most harmless-seeming question. Many attended church, hiding their Jewish faith, learning unfamiliar customs and rituals. Always fearful, always ready to move on if danger threatened, they would stay alive only as long as they kept up their disguises. Thousands of Jewish children survived by hiding in this way. One was Edith Schwalb. Constantly afraid, she moved from place to place, concealing her identity and hiding her faith. This is her remarkable story. Image: a young girl staring straight ahead wearing a white blouse. Caption: Edith Schwalb. Photo credit: unknown. Chapter 1. May 1938, Vienna, Austria. "Walk quickly, Edith," Papa urged. "Your mother will be waiting for us with a hot lunch. We don't want to be late, do we?" Edith clutched her father's hand tightly, but Papa had such long steps that she almost had to run to keep up. She shifted her school bag and focused on avoiding the crowds of people surging around her. Men and women rushed in all directions, buzzing like giant bees. Cars honked their horns impatiently as pedestrians darted out into traffic. The sun beat down on Edith's head, and for a moment she longed to stop and savor its warm rays on her small face. Vienna in May was alive with flowers and birds, smells and sounds. Cafes had opened their doors, inviting customers to come in and sit down. Street vendors paraded their wares: a sweet ice cream and mouth-watering chocolate. Other merchants displayed newspapers and magazines. Store windows were filled with colorful summer fashions. The city had woken up like a bear after its hibernation, and Edith wanted to take it all in. But she had to keep up with Papa, and that meant she couldn't stop. The day was so beautiful and the city so energetic that Edith hardly even thought about how scary life was becoming. No matter how young you were, you couldn't live in Vienna in 1938 and not know that Austria was becoming dangerous. 2 months earlier, Germany had invaded, and Nazi soldiers had marched right through the streets of Vienna. Austrian citizens came out to cheer, waving flags with the swastika, the emblem of the Nazi army, emblazoned on them. But Jewish families like Edith's did not cheer. They whispered the name of Adolf Hitler in fear. Hitler was the leader of Nazi Germany, and he hated Jewish people. He said that they were filthy, greedy, and dangerous. He said that Jews were the enemy of Germany and had to be stopped. He had promised that Austrian people would have a better life once they got rid of all the Jews. And now his supporters were in power in Austria and wanted to punish anyone who was Jewish. They were stopping Jewish people from doing the things they normally did, like going to parks.